All right. Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of Degems AMAs. And today, with our AMA, we have RacewayX. RacewayX is launching on our launch pad coming up soon. They're shooting for, I believe, with us a 300,000 BUSD or 300 BNB on our launch pad. And we've got a couple of their team members over here. And we're just going to talk about their project, a few things that are going on. And we'll be recording this and posting it over into different places. Thank you all for who are here early in the morning. We have 17 people in the chat room right now. However, I anticipate 30 by the end of this. And so I would say let's get going. I'm going to go ahead and let the team introduce themselves.
Hi, Robert. Thank you for having us. My name is Don, the concept developer and functional CEO at RacewayX. And I have on my team as well, I have Jays, I have, I think, my CMO, and I have CTO as well on chat today. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, tell me a little bit about the project. How did you guys get started? Like, how did you all meet each other? Have you been in other projects before? And tell me a little bit about the project and how you all got started.
Sure. I'm not good at telling stories, but I'll try my best to tell you how Racewayx was created, right? I think myself with the CMO and CTO, we've known each other for like a couple of years. And we always have this session where we play Call of Duty. So we're trying to unwind on a regular day, and we were ranting about the NFT trends, right? And, what we have right now, we only have an NFT based on hype with no utility. It's just, and I think in the next couple of years, it's just going to be a bunch of PNGs and JPEGs, nothing else to it. So my CMO was like, we should brainstorm and come out with a project. And here we are with RacewayX. So a little bit about RacewayX, guys. I don't know if you guys remember the glorious days of Facebook, where we have Mafia Wars by Zynga. I think Zynga Mafia Wars.
I loved it.
Yeah. So that was like the inspiration we got, and from Football Manager as well. So RacewayX is a text-based strategy car racing game. Basically, that's it. And I don't know if you mind if I share my screen and I can speak to my screen and show the community what it's all about.
Absolutely, please do.
All right. So let's see. Awesome. I don't know if you can see my screen.
I can see it very clearly. Awesome. And I love the Nebula car, by the way. I was looking at it the other day.
Thank you. So yeah, this is RacewayX. So what we've done is we have, like I mentioned earlier, a text-based strategy racing game with blockchain-powered economy, and we have a pool redistribution contract. So we have two parts. Basically, we have the governance token part and we have the NFT part. This game, all our NFTs have utility. Without them, you cannot play the game. For example, we have the car utility. I'll show you what the NFT looks like. This is one of the NFTs, right? So we have 130 models, and we have them in rarity levels. And this sum up to, I think, 10,000 meets in total. And you have special abilities in the game. Actually, you can like upgrade your cars. You can, as you play the game, you gain XP. You have more car ratings, and you see all these stats will be synced on the metadata in the marketplace, and this will increase the value of the NFT. And the game itself, without you owning a car, you cannot play the game. So let me run you through what the game, what the gameplay is. So you have to like have you have to select a race basically, and selecting a race is based on certain criteria. There are some race track that due to maybe your current rank or car rating, you won't be eligible to play on. So let's say you have we have this racetrack right here, and you are eligible to play on it. Let's join. You have the gas, you have everything. Now the first thing you see is your strategy, because the gameplay is based on user strategy with the racing condition and a weighted random algorithm to select game winners. We created a kind of fair play scenario that even if you have the highest XP, your car has highest XP, without a good strategy, you're going to lose the game. So, for example, look at this race condition. It's a little bit cloudy. You wouldn't use hard tires here, right? Imagine how a little bit curvy the racetrack is. When you're selecting your braking style, you won't go hard. You will go mild. But if you go hard, you miss those curves, right? So it's more logical. You put more logic to your strategy, and the AI will help select the best players with the best strategy to win the game. So, and we have our upgrade center. So this is where the governance token comes in. So when you have a governance token, we want to part of our objective is to create a very strong economy, whereby even if there is dip in the market, we'll still have price action on our governance token. So all in-game in-game purchases are powered by RWX, that is RacewayX token. So, for example, if you want to upgrade your car engine, you must there are certain conditions you have to fulfill before you do that, which includes you must have played a certain number of races, and you must have RWX to upgrade it. So, in fact, if there is a dip in the market, we've matched the prices of upgrade to a stable coin price. That is, we match it to $1. So, if you're, for example, if you're going to upgrade your car for $10, you have to pay RWX worth of $10 into the pot. So, you get more buy pressure on the governance token. So that's just the whole idea of that one. And let me run you through what our rarity level is. This is our collection. But by the way, this is on testnet. And this is what our cars look like. We have different rank series. We have the common, we have the legendary, we have the uncommon, we have the exotic, we have the rare version, and we have different ranks. We have the underdog, expert, legendary. It's all in our white paper if you want to go through it. So it's all here. We can share this. So we have the CMR calculation here as well, and we see how the NFT gets in value or valuated as you play the game. So this is what it is right now. Yeah. And I need to add to it that two things actually make us stand out. Number one, we're a pioneer in the first MMO, text-based strategy game, because other car racing games are like, they have controls. Ours is based on pure physics, right? So there's no physical control. And also, we're going to be multi-chain down the road. So you're going to have Ethereum, BSC, and Matic within the whole ecosystem. Anyway, I hope I've been able to explain briefly what RacewayX is. And also, maybe we'll share this with you guys later. We'll share the white paper here so you can read more about it. And this is the UI UX actually. So this is what the game will look like, but it's still in development. This is what it looks like. Okay, over to you, Robert.
Sure. So I have a couple questions. So what is the starting cost of, if you'll pull those cars back up, what is the starting cost of a car? So let's pick the one in the middle at the top, the one that looks like an old Chevelle, maybe, to the one more to the right. Right there. Can we look at it and it'll, okay, so it took us to that car.
Yeah. Let me go back. Do you mean this one?
The next one over to the right there.
Okay, this one. Okay. It's a legendary. This is legendary series, and let me check the stats.
Okay. So the better the stats, the better the resale value. of this
Correct.
NFT if you wanted to sell it. Are there any reflections on these NFTs?
Yeah. So when you upgrade, we have a system, the car rating system. It shows when you have the stats upgraded. For example, let me go here, upgrades. So you have, for every upgrade you do, it adds rating value to your car. And the higher you spend, the more money you spend on the car. I mean, in terms of maxing all those XP and car rating out, the more valuable it will be on the market, because it will have access to play on different racetracks. For example, we have like I explained earlier, we have 6 racetracks, and you need to have a certain level of experience or XP for you to play on those on those racetracks. So it's intertwined. It will increase your. Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed the 5-gallon in the middle there, where it says join race. It's $50. Is that what it is to join the race?
No. So we have that 2 things here. 5-gallon means the number of gas you need to have. So you have the gas, which is different from the pool fee. This is the pool fee.
Okay, so if you'll click on that again, because I saw first place gets 100, second place gets 50, and third place gets 50.
Okay. So the gauge fee, the $50 is the gauge fee, which is different from the gas gallon. But for you to play this racetrack, you need to have gas, right? And you need to put some into the pool. So, for example, you have $50 and you have 4 people playing this game. It will calculate the sum of the total pot of the gauge fee and distribute the winnings among 3 people. So you have the winners take, the first place will take 100, and the second and third place will share the remaining 50%.
And then the guy that's in fourth will make nothing.
Will make nothing.
That's fine. I mean, it's a race. Now, do you have control of the car?
No. I just explained. It's pure
it's
physics.
Just based, correct. So based on the brakes that you choose. So right now it says this track on the race conditions, it's cloudy, but the track is wet. Yeah. So you would want to change your tires out maybe to a better gripping tire.
Correct.
And you want to have better brakes. Correct. So it depends on what the user chooses to whether or not they win the race.
Exactly.
I like that. Okay. So I play a game, and I didn't know this, but my wife, it's just a game that's on my phone. I spent $26,000 last year on that game. I had no idea I spent so much money on it because I just kept upgrading and buying things. And so she was like, you spent 26 grand on that game this year. Wow. I looked at the bank account and I was like, oh my gosh. So now I've slowed down on it, but the graphics, do you have any like a demo of what it looks like when they're racing yet?
Not yet, but let me show you something. This gameplay will be in 3D format. It's still in progress, but it's going to look something like this. But once it's done, during the beta testing, you'll be able to see it. But what I can show you is this whole session will be a 3D environment. You have the proper racetrack with all those elements in it, and you'll be able to see yourself running out, but as dots, actually, not the main car itself.
Okay. But is there going to be any scenery or anything like that, or is it just this racetrack?
Yeah, it's just the racetrack for now.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. And this is going to be on the metaverse as well, or?
Yeah, down the road in our roadmap, we're going to be having a duplicate in Sandbox. So we'll move it to what do you call it, the metaverse. So we'll have cars and metaverse, and you can have avatars for drivers and everything. It's a whole long roadmap, but yeah, we plan to do that.
Nice. So just building more functions as you go, which is going to increase the FOMO of the people that are in early playing the game. And are all races $50, or are there cheaper races?
There are cheaper races. This is just for illustration purposes. So the
Right.
cheaper
So there
races
could
are more experienced. Yeah, go ahead.
how many players are required to before a game can start?
A minimum of 4, maximum of 30. And we'll always have our game is designed to have virtual rooms, so you'll be matched with people on the same level, on the same car rating and everything.
Great. I play another game like that, and it sticks you in with people that they're not going to put you in with someone that has the fastest car
Correct.
if you just started.
Correct.
So I like that
That's
as well.
Fair play,
So
right?
fair play. So that algorithm is there just to put you into a room to make sure that you're not going to be in there with the best guy in the world.
Correct.
See, the way I do it, I would have the best car in the world, and nobody would ever want to play with me. I don't like to lose. So yeah. So
that's only fair, right? Okay.
Yes, I like it. I'm gonna let anybody that has a question right now about what you just showed them ask a question. I don't have anybody muted, so just unmute yourself.
I have
if you have a question.
I have a quick question. I have a quick question.
Right.
Can you play for the pink slip of the other person's car?
No, not now. We don't have that feature now.
Katori wants to try to just collect cars. Actually, his son.
Okay, I need to mention this. Because of the craze of the old trend, we actually limited ownership to just 2 cars per wallet. Because it's a game, actually. It's not a collector's thing. We want to have more. We want to have people actually play the game and level up. So NFTs also will make more sense. Will have more value. So we won't have people collecting 2,000, 5,000 cards.
So I've got a follow-up question on that. So let's say you buy your 2 cars maximum, and someone it's, for lack of a better word, is tired of the game and wants to sell off his NFT.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you let me buy it if someone wants to sell his?
Well, you have to let go of one to get one. The whole idea is if you check the trends, you get to see, I call them the big boys, amassing a lot of NFTs, right? But if you don't use this RacewayX NFT, they don't get any value. It's just useless. And if you have 2 slots and you're not using them, either you sell it up or trade off with other people to get new ones. But if you have more than 2, it will. The guys thought, myself and the guys, we thought it would be it would be a little bit messy. I don't know if you understand our point of view. But anyway, maybe down the road we might change our perspective as we see more people adopt the game. But moving forward, like I said, okay, let me put it this way. Moving forward, we might change our decision. But right now, we just want people to actually use the game, not just collect it. Let me put it that way.
Well, I can see your point on that because I own a lot of NFTs where you just mint and you get a random NFT. Nobody likes getting the common NFTs. You want the uncommon, you want the rare, you want the super rare NFTs. So if you have a common car, and you're not really racing it, but you built up that Blazer car over there, you then could get rid of the one you have that's common, that if you had one in the empty slot, and then you could buy one in the marketplace from someone else that might be selling it. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And so eventually will you be like on OpenSea and other exchanges where they can buy them, or are they buying them just from your NFT marketplace?
We'll have 2. We'll be on OpenSea because it's the biggest, right? And since we're multi-chain, we'll have our stuff meted here, and we can also have it meted on our own website, our marketplace later down the road.
Okay, and another question, with NFTs, you can generally sell an NFT for whatever you want. It's whatever someone's willing to pay for it. So is there a fee that they have to sell it for, or let's say they have 2 ETH in that car, so they've spent $8,000 on the car, could they sell it for 12?
Yeah, it's all it's all the owner's decision. Even if you like, you can put 20,000 on it.
Nice.
We don't have any
Okay.
restriction. And I need to highlight this: all early birds that buys NFT will have a certain percentage of royalty for life. So even if you sell it to somebody else who is not the first holder, you always get royalty back whenever those people sell it.
Love it. Okay, and then if you could go back to the cars real quick, the different types of cars, and you have the rarest ones where there's only 10.
Yeah. Okay. Let me come here. The collection. This series. Yeah, we have the rare one.
There we go.
10.
Ultra.
Yeah.
Ultra. So if you clicked on that, does it show the cars yet?
Yeah, it does.
It
So
does.
we have spades. This spade is you know this?
Yep, I know it. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. But we don't want to have any infringement. So
Right,
we didn't
right.
put the logo.
Yep, you got to be careful when you're in crypto. So
Hello?
this one is going to be worth more if you soup it up. All right, so somebody has a question.
Hello. Can I
Hello.
can I have a couple of questions?
Yes, please
Sure.
go ahead.
My questions are very basic because some of the stuff you guys talked about went over my head, further way above. So bear with me for a second.
No
To
problem.
be able to play the game, do I have to hold the token and buy the NFT cards from the OpenSea?
Correct.
Okay. So my second question is, I've been trying to get on the pre-sale, and I go to Raceway Telegram chat. They say, oh, inquire in LunaPad or Degem. But I come here on Degem and Luna, or go to LunaPad. They say, please contact the RacewayX Telegram. And I emailed the marketing department of RacewayX, and they said, oh, you have to contact Degem to get in on the pre-sale. But nobody tells me what do I have, what does it
Okay.
require. And to finish this, do I need BUSD or can I do BNB to purchase the tokens?
Okay. The first one, sorry about the back and forth. I think Degems have, I think they don't have whitelist, so I think it's going to be open for anybody to join. But some launch pads, they do have, what do you call it, requirements before you could get on their IDOs or any IDOs hosted on their platform. So I think that was what the team was trying to tell you. But I don't know, Robert, you might jump in if I'm wrong.
Yes.
But I know it's going to be open for everybody to join, right?
Okay, so this is going to be a public pre-sale. You basically go to our IDO. Once it starts, it's actually starting tomorrow at 1300 UTC, and it is for a total of 300,000 BUSD. So once you join the IDO, which let me click on this real quick, and I'll throw the link in here. This will take you directly to the IDO for them. And so you just connect your wallet, or you can actually put that in if you're on like Trust Wallet, you can put that address right in your DApp there. And so if you click on that right now, it'll take you directly to it, and then you would buy. Now, when you go to redeem your tokens, you just go back to the IDO again, and with the same wallet, you log in and you go and you hit claim, and then your tokens will pop right into your wallet.
Thank you so much. And the second question regarding the pair, we're pairing with BUSD, so it's not BNB. So you have to have old BUSD to get it.
And that's another thing. We already have an exchange set up. So if you do not have BUSD, once you log in and you go to their exchange to buy, right below that, your wallet's already connected. You just hit swap, and it'll swap BNB for BUSD. The reason we're doing BUSD right now is that BNB is so It's crazy. So it's going up to 650 down to 400. So we want to keep the value the same as with the tethered BUSD. And so yes, you can just simply swap it right there while you're on our IDO.
Awesome, thank you. And the gas fee is two ways. Once I'm buying the IDO, the second time when I'm claiming the tokens, right?
There is no gas fee. So you'll, when you buy into the IDO, you're not paying any fees. It's zero and zero.
Yeah.
Not on ours.
Robert,
We never do that.
Robert, you want to
so
also
much.
mention the connect feature to our exchange. You want to mention that to them?
To
When they're connecting the connection through our platform, how secure it is, so that they understand what that is about, connecting and disconnecting.
Oh yeah, with the IDO, we have an auto disconnect function, unlike any of the other IDOs. So if you, or even our exchange. So for an example, if you log into PooCoin with your wallet address and you leave PooCoin, and 20 days later you get back on PooCoin, you're still connected. Ours, as soon as you change the page, it will disconnect your wallet. So it's only an investor side. So we never see your seed phrase. We never see any of that. So our IDO is highly protected. We have sniper bot protection so that none of our IDOs can get sniped. If they do get sniped, we require 24 hours because we have a blockchain analyst that'll go through to make sure that no snipers got through. So if anyone on here thinks they're going to snipe any of our pre-sales, we will wreck you. And so I just want to let you know that. But yes, you can get on and you can purchase, and it'll auto log you out, or you can log out yourself. But your money is definitely protected with our IDO. We spent a lot of time building our IDO and our exchange. I like that, Nebula.
I know you love it. Awesome.
I'd like to have one like that in real life. I tell you what.
I just wanted to
Super
say
fun.
that I love Degem, and I bought in because when I went to buy the pre-sale for Dior, and I like how my wallet gets disconnected right away when I'm not in there, because that's a very dangerous, security.
Yes, it
line.
is.
So
Yes, it
I
is.
like how
And
you
listen,
guys handle IDOs. Yeah.
and Jim, remember, if you just bought into Degem, you can go to our gem cave and you can stake it, make token for token, or you can pair your Degem with BNB and pop it in and make money off of that from our liquidity pool. I'm making about $65 a day on and I have 4 BNB paired up with 4 BNB in token. I'm making $65 a day in Degem tokens. So
Is Raceway going to be available in the Gem Cave?
I'm
Yes,
not
we
sure
will.
yet.
Actually, we've not decided that, and it's still in works, right? We'll consider that.
Right. Perfect. Yeah, because I think with the game, if other people can stake their token for your token, and they would basically just use your token to buy gas in the game and upgrade their cars. So I think that'd be a great idea. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, immediately after listing on the 18th, that's next week, Tuesday, I guess, we're going to have a staking feature on our website launched. And farming feature will, for example, you stake RWX to gain Degems. We'll have that too, but we'll have to just have that solidified in writing with the Degems team.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll meet with you on that.
Sure.
So now, where do you see yourself in a year with this project?
All right. Within a year, we plan to have a larger ecosystem. We're trying to, down the road, we're trying to move into the metaverse with a racing manager concept. So right now, it's just one person doing the race, right? We want to have an ecosystem whereby we have people coming into the metaverse as drivers using their driver avatar, and people come in as managers to hire them, and people, clubs getting formed and seasons getting rolled out. Just similar to what we have, like a virtual F1 kind of ecosystem. So that's where we're thinking of putting this to. And we're going to be rolling out with Sandbox. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but that's the main metaverse tool. So that's what we hope to get down the road. And next year, hopefully by God's grace, if everything works out well, we'll be moving towards that.
That is great. Does anyone else have a question at this point?
Yeah, I've got a couple. So the first is around the ownership of other assets in the game. So I get the cars part. So if I want to race, I just go buy a racing car NFT, race it. So if I win races, I make money off of it. If I don't, yeah, okay, it's a race. I didn't do well. I'll try again next time. But then what about other things like the racetrack? Can I own it? Or even the, I don't know, because you talk about gas for your cars. So you could buy gas from a gas station somehow. So can I own those assets?
Yes, you can. And after, if you read our white paper, we said after the NFT, the cars NFTs are done, we'll drop gas station and tune-up garage. So it's a little bit different. The way we'll do this, it's more of partnership / INO strategy, because it's going to be the rarest. For example, gas station will be the most rare item in the game ecosystem, and we will only have 20 gas stations. So it's going to be available for only 20 people, right? So, but these details, we've drafted it out, but we'll be making announcements regarding this. But we're looking at the February, the week of, I think the 6th, the week of, starting from February 6th to, I think March 18th. I can't get the exact date right now, but for like 5 weeks, we'll be putting this, both tune-up garage and gas station, as offers. But it's going to be a different strategy. So because you're going to be partners, and for every gas people buy, there is a reward allocation that will be allocated to whoever owns gas stations.
And you can customize the name of the gas station.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. And then who gets to set the price of the tuning service or the gas? Is it a fixed price, or does the owner get to set his price?
For the tune-up, it's going to be a fixed price, and that will be it's going to be run by the government body of owners of gas station and tune-up garages. But it's going to be fixed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. And
so
then
go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Oh no, sorry. So the last question I have is about, so what if you don't want to participate in the racing, you just want to hold the RacewayX token? What's the reward you get? Are you just hoping for the capital gains from the price movement, or is there any reward you give your holders? Sorry, I haven't really read the white paper. I just jumped into this AMA. Sorry about that.
No problem. For holders of the token, we have the capital gains one, and we have farming, and we have staking. We're going to be having farming feature with other tokens, with other partners, and you can always stake and earn more RWX tokens to increase your position in the token stock. So that's that about that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. What will be the tax? Do you know that already?
The text?
Yeah.
I think he means buy or sell tax.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't have tax.
Oh, 0%? Huh? 0%?
We don't have tax. It's different from the regular shitcoin, right?
Okay.
Sorry.
And did some research today. Now you have a seed round, eh?
Correct.
Yeah. What will be the difference between the seed route and the Degem?
Awesome. So here is a token sale information. So the seed round has
It's now, yeah.
0.005, this
Oh,
0.08, and this 0.011.
oh,
And
I
this will be
understand.
the same price too.
Oh, okay. And
And go ahead.
the initial market cap will be like, I saw, but that is on the, wait, I just was on the site for a moment. The initial market cap will be like 300K something, yeah?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. 200 something, almost 300K. Okay.
Yeah. We're looking at having it ballpark at 300.
Okay.
If everything goes well.
Okay. I understand. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Okay.
My question that I have is if I bought a gas station and more people used my gas station than the other gas stations, do I make more reflections?
Well, we don't have gas station as separate entity. Within the game and contract, we see gas station as one, irrespective of how much
Gas
diversity
goes
that
through.
you have. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So, okay. Down the road, we'll share the reward allocation with everybody, so you can make informed decision on how maybe to get a gas station or not. But the whole idea is if a gallon is being sold for $5 and 5 gallons for 25, and imagine 1,000 people bought $25 worth of worth of gas each. That's like 25,000. So the formula will be will certain percentage, I think 50 or 60% will go to will be distributed among the owners of the NFT, the 20 gas station owners. I think the details will be released after the initial NFT for the cars has been dropped. So
perfect. Just put me on that whitelist for a gas station.
Sure.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
We can all go in on one together, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see because I'm following another project who's got a similar concept. The way they've done it is the things like the gas stations and the racetracks. They've made it such that more than one person can own it. So you could have 10 people going on one gas station, for example, or one racetrack. Okay. Yeah, so that's the concept they've used.
Oh, okay.
So, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. When will the game be available to play?
Well, we're looking at having the beta version in March. That's like late Q1, end of Q1. And once we release that and people tested it out and we don't have any bugs, or whatever we have can be fixed immediately, we'll release it that same time. So in March, we'll release it. But to have more buffer in case of unforeseen circumstances, maximum the first week in April or second week in April, we should have everything finalized because the team has been working around the clock to just get this out. But yeah, that's it.
Yep. And I see the vesting schedule on here. Yeah, so 12% will be released immediately, right?
Correct.
And then 30 days, a 30-day lockup. Then 24% will be released each month.
Yeah, and it's a linear format, so you have 24, and the end, the last one will be 12 or 16. I'm not sure. So it's going to be within.
So which isn't bad. So 48, so 60% will be released second month within 2 months.
Correct.
Okay. And now when those tokens are locked, are they going to be able to vest in staking?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's great then. So you can actually, while it's locked, you're still earning tokens so that when the game is ready, you have a good chance of having a lot more tokens than what you bought into.
Correct.
Love it. I will definitely be playing the game. I know that.
Okay, we'll look forward to that.
Anyone else have any questions? I know Degem Soup has a question. He's got to, or King Cha-Ching. Because I'm going to whoop y'all's ass on these tracks. Locker room, you got anything? Robert H. is here. He's got a question, to be sure.
Question as well. Yeah, I actually do have a question. When down the line, are you guys planning on perhaps creating your own custom cars and maybe utilizing them on the racetrack, or is it just going to be exclusively content that you creation to the community?
Well, down the road, it's one of the ideas that we have is organize tournament, create custom cars, for example, like custom Shiva cars, and integrate with other communities, and they can race with those kind of cars. But that's just down the road. It's not. It's something we're thinking about, and we've not yet have fine print on that idea yet. But once we get to that role, part of the whole process, we'll let people know what we intend to do.
You know, that's a great marketing strategy. If you got tokens involved in having their own custom paint job with Shiba, or Degem has their own car, you know, that we would want to buy that because it has our logo on it. I think that would be a great idea. And Corks, you have a question. Or go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, what's up? I just want to say, guys, we're going to have at launch, I'm going to start the Twitter feeds, and we'll have every day progress reports, because I do it on all my projects on my Twitter feed. I will do every day technical analysis and progress reports on our Twitter feeds. And also we'll be continuously dropping promotions as far as like joint Telegram promotions to get new eyes and investors, pairing and staking and all that stuff in the future. I'll be in the chat all the time for support and help, and we'll just continue to carry on. I just want to say, everybody now, let's go ahead and hit those likes, smash those likes. I'm glad I found Degems, guys. Let's rock out and take this to the moon, man.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Hey, Jay, if you could post in here, or send it to me privately, the link. I don't think that you can put links in. So just send the link to me, and I will pop it into the chat here, to your Twitter and whatnot. Actually, I may have all of the links. Let me look real quick and see if I have a list of the links. I have a.
There's my Twitter. I just sent you my Twitter. I'll be doing all of it through my Twitter. I'll be doing daily progress feeds for RacewayX starting on the 18th launch.
Beautiful. Okay, I'll go ahead and post that in here now. And if you have any graphics or anything you want to shoot over to me, I'll post them in here as well, so everyone can see them. Okay. I do have a couple reports that was sent over to me that I will post as well. Let me grab them really quick. Let's see. All right, I'm going to forward this in here.
I sent you the RacewayX. I just sent you the main 2 cars with the RacewayX.
Perfect. I'll post that in there as well.
I have a question for the Raceway team.
All right. Please go ahead.
So the question is, which one should I rather buy, the NFT or the token?
Well, it depends on you, right? For you to play the game, you need NFT, right? And you also need to have the governance token, because whenever you want to upgrade or you want to get into a race, you need that. And if you just want to be okay, because we're going to be having buying pressure and the capital gains of the governance token will increase with more people playing the game, you just want to hold the token and sell off, you can do that as well. So the decision is always lies on you on your own part, right? So it depends on what you want to do.
Well, mine's not question, but it's just more like following up on what you've just said and what Katori asked. I think the fact that you don't need to spend a lot of time controlling the cars yourself makes it easy for you to just upgrade your NFT and register it for a race and walk away and come and see the results later. So it makes it easier for you to, if you're not a core gamer, to both own the token and also get the NFT and take part in the games and hope to win something from it.
True. Thank you. You got it. And when you're upgrading your cars, if you check this part of the white paper, so for you to upgrade to level 2, you must have played 10 races. So like I said, the whole idea is to have people actually play the game because it has utility, right? We don't want people to just hold and wait for people to like invest and they'll dump. No, we just want people to use it, adopt it. So that's the whole concept. So for you to level up to engine level 3, you must have played 50 races, down the road. Right.
Great.
So
And I posted the two.
That would mean that Robert has to be beaten out like 50 times before you can upgrade, right?
Not
so
beaten.
I had to be.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Patricia.
So you have to beat Robert because Robert is a gamer, so you have to beat him every single time.
I don't lose. You're going to see my car has going to have something special sticking out of the hood, a huge blower that goes up about 6 feet.
Yeah, wait till you see my car, Robert. Wait till you see.
I meant to ask, any potential partnerships down the road with any other brands or car makers or anything like that?
For car makers, no, none in the pipeline, because we want to take these things a step at a time. But when we get to the race manager level, then we're planning to approach and get sponsorship from the main F1 and get contact. But then, by then we'll have proof of concept and proof to show whoever is going to invest that we have a community. It's niched for car racing, and we have this so number of people that have invested, and this is our total investment. And that would be more attractive than what we have now. Right?
And you mentioned the sandbox earlier, like Decentraland sandbox. Those are huge platforms. Will you be able to use that on there somehow?
Yeah, I said down the road when we move to the management side of things, we're going to be doing that on Sandbox because that's where the metaverse is. That's where the code is, right? So that's what we
that's a big utility because Sandbox is getting massive.
Yeah, adoption. Yeah. A lot of people are jumping on it. Anybody that is in metaverse need to go on Sandbox, and they have this development system that's really robust, and people are actually adopting it fast.
Great. Well, people, listen. We are launching live. We are going live tomorrow. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so on our IDO, you guys all know if you're part of our community, it is ido.dgem.tech. I did post the direct link in here to get to it. I would rate this a great program to get into, especially with what they have coming in the future. I believe in it. I will be investing in it. Are we doing a whitelist spot by any chance? Do we have whitelist, or are all of your whitelist spots gone?
We don't have whitelist now.
Okay, no problem. All right. Well,
so Robert, I have a question. Are you an administrator under Telegram group so that we can do promotions for them? That's another question that I
am not. I would like to be. If you guys could make me just an admin so I can post links in there as we get closer. We'll post updates to how far we are along to closing out the IDO, like if we're at 20% or 50%. That way I don't have to send it to you guys every 2 hours or so. I can put it in there to keep your community up to date. Now, if you want me to come over and speak to your community as well, I am willing to, in a VC, to explain to them how to use the IDO, and we can go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Sure, we'll have our team add you as an admin, and we'll see. We'll move
Perfect.
forward from there.
And I think I'm already over there I think I've already joined your group.
Okay.
So just look for @Dr. Loyalty is
Okay,
my name.
Okay. Right.
And so does anybody have any last questions? Because we're gonna close this up soon.
Yeah, apologies. I just wanted to clarify. So if is the idea open for everyone to participate, or do you have to have a whitelist part?
It is open to the public. The
Right.
IDO is open to the public. So you guys can just go in, take the link, put it in your DApp, or if you're on your phone, you can just open ido.dgem.tech, connect your wallet, and get involved in the pre-sale. I know I will be, and I'm pretty bullish on this project, guys.
Oh, I have a last minute question. Sorry.
Go ahead, Jim.
I couldn't find the marketplace for the NFTs. The link, is there any way someone could post the link so I could go see it in OpenSea?
All right, sure.
Oh, they're not listed yet.
But it's just on testnet. But I can share that with you so you can see the collection. But it's
Awesome. Thank you. And will they be on Matic or Binance, or they're going to
yeah,
be an ETH NFT?
we're gonna have it on the 3 chains. We're gonna have on Matic. We're gonna have on BSC. But right now we're launching BSC, so we're gonna have on BSC and Matic first, and we will have a bridge. It's more technical thing. I don't know much about the technical stuff, but from my CTO, I know we're going to have on BSC, going to be on Matic and Ethereum, and we're going to have a bridge so people will be able to play without having the force to think about all those technicalities behind the scene.
So if I have my tokens from BSC and let's say I buy a car on Matic, I won't be able to play, right?
You'll be able to play. There will be a bridge, a system that will bridge everything. In as much as you have the governance token and you bought an NFT, you'll be able to play the game.
Awesome.
So you can use either currency, either one of those
That's-
tokens to purchase. I like that.
If you see in the UI UX, you see there's a spot that has audio. Let me share my screen again so you see.
So I know that you're not charging any taxes, but there will be gas fees. So
Yeah.
You guys probably want to stay away from buying on ETH. I would say buy on BSC.
Yes, yeah, because the
So-
gas on ETH is outrageous, right?
Yep.
So you see
I like
this-
that it's on ETH because people with money, a lot of them invest in ETH, and so we'll have some really good racers in there that'll be able to go up against us. I think you should charge 3 times more for ETH for an upgrade.
Why?
Just to
That
give
would
us
be-
fair game, you know.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, look, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. We appreciate the RacewayX team coming. I have recorded this, and I'm going to put this in our room that we have so you can share it over into your community to listen to. I am going to post it in here, and I'll also send it out to a couple other of our partner communities to listen to. And good luck with your pre-sale. I think it's going to do well, and I know I'll be in it, and we look forward to working with you guys in the future. We're glad to have our partnership.
Thank you for having me and my team. And yeah, we look forward to doing greater things, right? All right. Bye,
Perfect.
everyone.
All right. Thank you so much.
To the moon!